Hello YouTube viewers. As you watch this video, I want you to keep in mind, if there are people that you deal with on a regular or daily basis that you consider nuisances, this video should teach you why to pray for everyone. This video should teach you why to pray that you will love everyone. But before you begin praying about anybody else other than your enemies, I recommend that you begin to pray that you will love nuisances right after you watch this video, if you're watching TV at the time you're watching this video. By the way, if you watch this video in the future, if you have cable at home, I recommend watching this video during commercials every time.
Therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. We are of God. He that knoweth God heareth us. He that is not of God heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth, and the spirit of error. Beloved, let us love one another. For love is of God, and every one that loveth is born of God, and knoweth God. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. In this was manifested the love of God toward us, because that God sent his only begotten Son into the world, that we might live through him. Herein is love, not that we loved God, but that he loved us, and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sins. Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought also to love one another. No man hath seen God at any time.
Matthew chapter 22 says one of the two most important commandments is to love your neighbor as yourself. Matthew chapter 7 says, do unto others as you would have done unto you. Luke 6 says, love your enemies, do good to them, lend to them, and do not be concerned that they might not repay. John 14, if we love Jesus, he tells us to keep his commandments. John 15, if we keep Jesus' commandments, we are his friends. He no longer calls us servants, but friends. If I repeat some things, sometimes it may be on purpose. Luke 6, love your enemies, do good to them, lend to them, and don't be concerned that they might not repay. Matthew 22, one of the two most important commandments is to love your neighbor as yourself. Philippians 4, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. 1 Thessalonians 5 says to pray without ceasing. Pardon me if I burp. Matthew 6 says, if you forgive those that have sinned against you, you will be forgiven, but if you do not forgive them, you will not be forgiven. If you do not pray to love everyone every time you watch TV, you're making a horrible decision. I recommend asking the Lord to make you want to love others. I recommend praying about that every time you watch TV. Let me know if this video made you want to pray to love others in the comments, and please like, share, and subscribe.